Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we finally got that update on the situation with the man, the myth, the steady lads himself, Do Kwon. I think this is really fitting. I've been saying he is going to the US, and he was due to be released on the 15th of this month. And if he was going to get released and he wasn't going to be extradited to either South Korea or the US, he would have been released out into the public, I would have thought, on the 15th, at least on bail or some kind of condition of bail, something like that. Now, like I said, the the political gains the SEC America can make from this are huge. And I just don't think everybody understands just how long this thing's going to drag on for and just how much money is going to go into trying to prove that they didn't cause a multi-billion-dollar crypto asset securities fraud involving an algorithmic stablecoin and other crypto asset securities. So we already know TFL have filed for a Chapter 11 in Delaware because they can't afford to pay the legal costs and certain things. There's issues there. Now, with DK heading, like I've been saying, to the United States, it's not going to be long until he probably turns informant, right? And starts giving off all kinds of different secrets about the chain, being the guy that created it, being the guy that's all behind it. Does this mean that it's all lost and all hope's lost? Of course not. I keep saying to everybody there's going to be a fork in the road. Okay, so let's bring up this latest article that's coming through the routers. Like I said, as soon as there was an update, I'd grab it and I'd get it out to you. So Do Kwon extradition latest, Montenegrin court sends Terra founder to the US. And what I'm thinking is this might have all already happened. He might already be in the US. We just don't know these kind of things, right? It's all behind the scenes stuff. And I keep saying to people, it's a totally different ball game now. It's all in the legal hands of courts and different stuff like that. So what they have said is more or less he is going to the US. Whether he's actually gone there or not yet, who knows? So let me bring up this next article, which really outlines what's currently going on. So the High Court in Puerto Rico, after thorough consideration of legal and political ramifications, has ruled to extradite Do Kwon to the United States instead of South Korea. Political ramifications, I like that word because I keep saying to everybody, he is literally going to be a patsy. The SEC is going to parade everywhere to show that they're doing the job that is expected of them. So they have ruled to extradite him to the United States instead of South Korea, and this decision comes following an appeals court directive seeking clarity on Kwon's extradition fate amidst the backdrop of his arrest in the Montenegro back in June 2023. So the ruling on Kwon's extradition follows a reversal of the initial decision by the appeals court of Montenegro, which arrived just 2 weeks prior, despite Kwon's legal defense appealing the ruling, citing procedural irregularities and breaches of extradition standards. The decision ultimately favors extradition to the United States. I mean, I think the SEC would probably get the CIA to kidnap him, put him on a plane, and just suddenly he appears in the United States at this point, because honestly, the political gain for Gary Gensler with Do Kwon is very substantial. They failed with XRP, right? And DK's next. So what I want to do is quickly take a look at this other article, which has come out alongside this. These are all coming out at the same time. Is Do Kwon's defense vows legal battle to avoid extradition to the US. And the worst thing about this is, right, no matter where he gets extradited to, he is buggered. Honestly buggered. But he's just dragging this out and he's causing more harm by trying to avoid the extradition. And all he's doing is preventing the inevitability of justice catching up to him. And to me, this is a very measly kind of way to go about things, and your existence is very pathetic in my opinion, because you can't even go at this thing head on. Meanwhile, you've got TFL trying to get at this thing head on, and this guy's causing more grief. You know, he's going to the US and it's just a matter of time. I think it's an inevitability at this point. So I know a lot of you are probably thinking, is this going to damage the LUNC chain? And honestly, as this court case goes on, as it drags on, as it becomes more of the norm and more information's come out, you've got all of these court documents to go through, the likelihood is we do really need to think about our position in the cosmos. And I know a lot of people have always said to me, well, Jay, you know, you were saying about getting access to all of those different tools. Yeah, getting access to them. This is the Cosmos. You get access to tools once, you know, you can make a copy of them and you can move forward with them. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think as a blockchain, we need to begin the separation process of really cutting the ties. Whatever form this comes in, I don't know. This is going to be have to a decision that's made up of many different minds and many different kind of perspectives on this thing. But ultimately, right, if you think the XRP case was bad, the wave that's coming with this case is going to shadow the XRP court case wave probably tenfold, I would think. So what scares me most is this all starting to land after the halving event. And that's what we don't want. We don't want to be caught up in this. And there's so many people that are just ignoring these things, acting like it's not going on and just sort of, oh, you know, we're cracking on and we're building. Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, like all of this is going on in the background. But like I was saying, right, I knew he was going to the US, and to see that he's going to the US, to see that his defense attorney is trying to avoid this through a legal battle just goes to show that this is all actually true. It's happening. And the likelihood is, I think he's already on his way there. I really do think he's already on his way there. But only time will tell, folks. So look, don't forget about the giveaway here, 10,000 USTC and 1 million LUNC split between the top 3 commenters each month. If you're looking for a trading indicator, we have got a great one, even to the point where you can set up alerts for your dollar cost in and dollar cost out alongside those bullish and bearish signals. If you're not very good with indicators, you're not good at driving fast cars, maybe the Patreon is for you. We are doing very nice alpha drops in there, catching over 100% gains more than 3 or 4 times at this point. And if you've got LUNC, you can delegate with us. We've got auto compounding available at hccfactory.com, and there's brand new updated 2024 guides for all of those people who are looking to dip into that side of our blockchain. Folks, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.